In this video I want to talk about an impossible Tiny Grimes lick. It's really special, though it's easy to play. But before we get into detail, I got some news about the channel. I'm preparing my first online course, and the topic will be electric blues improvisation for newbies. I thought this might be a good starting point. And it's a good starting point for more advanced stuff coming out later on. I'm very excited. If you're curious and interested, subscribe to my newsletter at markusbach.de to stay informed. I was listening to Spotify the other day and I found a great Tiny Grimes collection called Some Groovy Force from 1968 to 1974. It's really a great compilation and a lot of fun to listen to. I had to stop the recording because one particular lick caught my attention. It was so hooky and so catchy, and I knew instantly this is something I want to share with you. At first I thought it could be too small an idea for a full YouTube video, but what the heck. The idea is so great and it's so crazy and it's something I never played before. So let's get into it. It's a real simple idea. Let me show you what's going on. This thing is fantastic. Tiny Grimes was born Lloyd Grimes in 1916, the same year as Charlie Christian. He played with the many great musicians back in the day like Billie Holiday, Coleman Hawkins, Art Tatum, Charlie Parker, Jay McShann, and the Cats and the Fiddle. So he was really one of the first important players of the electric guitar era. He was famous for playing the tenor guitar. He had a Charlie Christian guitar as a 4-string tenor guitar. But he tuned it like a regular guitar, D, G, B, and E. So let's get to the lick. We're in the key of C minor. Very typical for the swing era was the C minor 6 chord, which has an incredibly beautiful sound. C minor 6 is a C minor chord with an added 6. The notes are C, E flat, G, and A. You can play it like this on the guitar. And the funny thing is you can also see the chord as an A minor 7 flat 5. Believe it or not, like this. The reason is simple. They share the same notes. So it's an obvious idea to play an A minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio over a C minor 6 chord. Boom! Great idea. Let's do it. This is an A minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. The lick is based on this idea. This is what he does. On the high E string, he plays A and C. On the B string, he plays E flat and G. On the G string, C and E flat. And finally on the D string, G and A. Now you can fill in the space between the notes on one string chromatically, like this. Or you can slowly move your index finger from the lower note to the higher note, like this. But the timing is very important. It's not just a slide, it's a slow glissando, but a rhythmic one. Sounds like this. A little bit faster. It's so easy, it's almost insulting. These simple ideas are extremely important for groove. In this kind of music. It's the heart and the soul, the very essence of the style. It's not nearly as intellectual as jazz became a few years later. And of course you can create variations of this idea, play it in another position like this, or on one string only, or use another chord type or pentatonic box, whatever. The most important thing is the phrasing. It's so catchy, I really love it. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me until the end. If you like the content, don't hesitate to hit subscribe. That really means a lot. Stay tuned. See you next time.